Ingredients that make the Central Region, Ghana's tourism heartbeat, are manifest. But let's first give you a little background to the region in general. The Central Region is one of the 4 coastal regions of the Republic of Ghana in West Africa. To the south are its coastal plains and coconut-lined beaches overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. To the north are lush tropical rainforests that are home to many species of flora and fauna, unique only to the area. The climate is tropical and warm all year round and consists of 2 main seasons, the dry season from November to April and the rainy season from May to October. The people of the Central Region are mostly of the Akan and Guan ethnic groups and therefore speak the attendant dialects. English, which is the official language of Ghana, is spoken widely. Fishing, farming and salt winning are the traditional occupations of most of its people, though commerce, mining and the service industry are major employers in the big towns, of which Cape Coast is the largest and serves as the capital of the Central Region. Other sizable municipalities are Abra Dunkwao, Agona Swedru, Dunkwao Onofin, Twifo Praso, Elmina, Winneba, Bramain Asikuma, Ajumaku, Apam, Asinfosu, Asinchichire, and Solpund, to name a few. The Central Region is home to quite a number of prestigious educational institutions, including the oldest boys and girls schools. The universities in the region, with several teacher training colleges. The reputation and pedigree of Ghana's Central Region as a bona fide tourist destination for aficionados of history and culture is without parallel. For it was on its shores at Edina, now Elmina, that Portuguese explorers arrived in 1471 in their quest for the source of Africa's gold, which was a rare and priceless commodity in 15th century Europe. They were so overwhelmed by the almost wanton use of gold by the indigents they met and other trading opportunities that by 1482 they built the mighty castle St. George d'Amina to protect their burgeoning commercial interests. It is widely accepted that the castle St. George, which still stands today unblemished by time, is the first substantial European building constructed in the tropics. The arrival of the Portuguese and their obvious trading successes triggered an often acrimonious campaign by other European nations such as Britain, Holland, France, Spain, Sweden and Denmark to establish a commercial foothold on the west coast. By the 18th century, over 70 forts and castles of European origin were dotted along the coast, with the majority in the Central Region, the largest being the castle at Elmina and another built by the British in Cape Coast, the former having changed hands from the Portuguese to the Dutch in 1637. By the mid-16th century, gold had been eclipsed by a more lucrative and macabre commodity, human beings. In one of the most inhumane episodes in the history of mankind, millions of Africans were captured, sold and transported in abominable conditions from the European forts and castles on the west coast of Africa to the plantations of the Caribbean and the Americas. Today, the castles at Elmina and Cape Coast, which bore the brunt of the transatlantic slave trade, have been declared World Heritage Monuments by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and stand as timeless memorials to those who lost their lives during the days of slavery and those who were taken away. Asin Manso, the penultimate stop on the main slave trading route, is another significant historical site in the region, for it was here slaves destined for the New World were bathed before being incarcerated in the forts and castles for export. The Central Region is a prime location for nature lovers and ecotourists with its 300 square kilometer Kakum National Park. Kakum is pure tropical rainforest, inhabited by the rare African forest elephant, various species of cats including leopards, reptiles, antelopes and birds, not forgetting the thousands of varieties of plant life. The national park boasts of a treetop walkway which gives visitors the unique opportunity of observing the forest canopy at first hand. The modern visitor center at Kakum has all the necessary amenities, with an exhibition hall that gives tourists a preview of what to expect on the actual forest tour. Anumabo, a prominent town on the coast, also has a fort and in recent times created a memorial to its most renowned citizens, amongst whom was James Kwesi Aggrey, one of the nation's foremost philosophers and educationists. The picturesque beaches of the Central Region offer visitors in search of rest and relaxation an opportunity to bask in the sun or take a dip in the warm South Atlantic Ocean. There are great facilities at Fete, Senyabreku, Winneba, Elmina and Brenu, which offer board and lodging, cultural shows and dances on weekends and holidays. The many hotels in the region range from inexpensive hostelries for hitchhikers and backpack tourists to first-class hotels that offer the best money can buy. Seafood is the essence of the cuisine of the region. Fish, lobster, shrimp and crabs in hot sauce with rice, cassava, yams and potatoes are almost always on the menu at hotels and restaurants, not to mention the traditional staples such as kinky or steamed fermented corn dough, which can only be served with savory sauce, and also plantain, a banana-like fruit which is fried, boiled or baked. Coconuts, oranges, pineapples, avocado pears and bananas can be bought at any of the food markets in the region. The most fascinating aspects of the Central Region are its people, who are among the friendliest and most hospitable in the universe, if we may say so. Visitors are made welcome everywhere. Culture and tradition play a great role in the social fabric of the people of the Central Region, and this is evident in the variety of festivals celebrated once a year in different locales between May and December. During these festivals, there's family feasting, ancestors and gods remembered and revered with a renewal of allegiance to traditional chiefs by the people. Families are reunited and plans for developing communities are undertaken. Some of these festivals include the Abuacher or deer hunt by the people of Winneba, where the local militia compete in catching a live deer to be sacrificed to the gods. The Bakotwe of the Elmina people is held to pay homage to the deity of the Benya Lagoon to ensure a bumper fish harvest. The Fetu Afashe festivals are celebrated by the people in Cape Coast in reverence to their gods and ancestors and as an opportunity to renew allegiance to the paramount chief of the area. Every 2 years, the region hosts the Pan-African Festival, Panafest, which embraces all people of African descent and Afrophiles from Europe, America and the Caribbean in a celebration of African music, history, culture and the arts, including a colloquium for intellectual discussion. Panafest is a major event on the international cultural calendar. It is now a must for visitors to take in a festival or two for the color and pageantry, if not for the great ambience and novel experience. Ghana's main international airport in Accra, which is serviced by leading airlines from all over the world, is at most 4 hours away by road to any destination in the Central Region. It is easy for groups or individuals to hire a car, taxi or get a bus to the region through a travel or tourist agency. Once again, welcome to Ghana's Central Region.